Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome to episode 34 of Civilization 5 as Rome on Immortal difficulty. I think I might have actually started to swing the war back into my direction now. We've managed to take Sao Paulo from Brazil and piece Brazil out, and we are now starting to sort of push back against Japan. I might have just lost a unit there due to some sloppy placement. Very unfortunate if I have, but my anti-aircraft gun is starting to take down their aircrafts now, which is very, very nice. So I'm starting to get into a position where I feel a little bit more confident about dealing with them. We are going to have to retreat with that artillery because he's in a very, very dangerous spot right now. And I'd prefer if he didn't get destroyed by that battleship. So I will retreat him to safety if I can. But if they want to keep getting their planes destroyed, I'm okay with that. Now, economy's not brilliant, but we do have a golden age at the moment, which has helped with that somewhat. But I think we've got an opportunity here to take out quite a few units from Japan. Now, I could try and take London and York. My only concern with doing that is that the moment I try and take London and York, he's probably just going to take them back. Now then, once again, we'll go and fire on the battleship because we can destroy it. We can only hit one target with the machine gun, so let's go and attack the carrier. We can destroy that. There we go, there's another unit down. Japan is plotting against Ram. We'll let them know, although it doesn't make a lot of difference. They were at war with each other earlier and it didn't help much. So, can we take down this battleship? Not really, it has quite a lot of health. We will move closer to it and we will fire shots at it. At least I think I will. There we go. Now, you don't have enough left in you to destroy it, do you? No, and you're not in a great position. You are going to move back here. You're out of the range of that now. Hopefully, you will be fine. You are going to get wiped out because I'm sick of you. That's one unit less. Yerevan's actually starting to recover health now because Japan's focusing me, but that is actually okay. I'm fine with that. Of course, all these railroads cost us money. Units up here. Oh, that's the worker. Well, you need to carry on building a railroad because Sao Paulo isn't even connected up yet. You guys still haven't fully healed up yet. Now, I do want to make sure that London... Actually... Are the mayor at war with Japan? No. So why do you have a battleship down there that's not at full health? I just wanted to make sure that the mayor weren't going to come in and ninja one of these cities. We'll just have a quick look. Yep, we can see. So they do have units there. So there is a potential problem if we do try and take those units. What we could do, of course, is we could just try and take 3 cities at once and then instantly peace out. We could try and take London, and that might be the thing to do. I know I said that I did want to try and take Japan's capital if possible, but I think at this point, if I can actually get units into position, it might be better off for me. We will wait another turn. We need to move these guys forwards actually so that I can take the cities. I know they're not at full health, but I think it'll be fine. So let's just move these destroyers forwards. We'll just put them back onto resting up. We will let the AI have one more turn, and then I think we'll try and take London and York back and then just peace out with Japan if we can. I know I did say that I'd like to try and wipe out some of their other cities. I really would, but at the same time I need to sort my economy out. I need to get some cargo ships built. I need to rebuild my navy. I need to reposition some units. Didn't really get a chance because I was attacked, so... We'll see if we can do it this time. It would be really, really nice to try and liberate Vatican City. They have a lot of aircraft in there now. I'm just not really sure that we could do that. But it would be nicer to be a bit more prepared for the next war and actually have some more anti-aircraft stuff around. We've probably lost this Gatling gun, which is a little bit upsetting, but what can you do? Yeah, that's probably the Gatling gun lost now. Oh, no, it survived that one. They probably still have at least another bomber or a fighter in there that they can use against me. It'd be so nice to liberate that, but I just don't know that it's possible. It'd be nice to get rid of these two cities as well, to be honest. Maybe we can get them in the peace deal and burn them down. Either get Nara or Nagoya. Now, unfortunately, if I move my submarine into range to try and take out that battleship, I'll be within range of the city. Not a bad thing if I can get them to peace out on the same turn, though. So let's keep that in mind. So, first of all, let's have a look at what we can do. Antium can fire upon an enemy, so let's go ahead and take out at least one more of his battleships, because again, all XP is good XP. And Japan is another ship down. Yerevan's recovering. We've finished the stock exchange. That's going to help with money. Let's go and start working on a... What would we like to get? We could probably... Well, we haven't even started working on the international games. I'm probably not going to win that now. It's 24% completed. Would be nice to get the culture with city-states, or the influence with city-states. How much would we need? 1,800. We'd need 10 turns. I'm not even going to bother working on the international games. Not even going to bother. I think we'll start working on the Manhattan project, though. You are going to heal up. We haven't lost you. Yeah, I think we're just going to do what I said that I was going to try and do. We're just going to try and take both of these cities and then instantly peace out. So, first of all, are you willing to negotiate peace? Yes. So, let's go ahead and take both of these cities. Okay, we've taken them back. Now we are going to try and peace out. And if possible, I would like Nara or Nagoya. No, he's not willing to give me the city, but he is willing to white peace. Okay, so we're actually not at war anymore. That's pretty good. We can start to repair up all of our units and get our units in place to deal some damage. It also means I now have some opportunity to actually get some units over here, like anti-aircraft guns, that we can deal with these units when they start to attack. That is what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to get into position. I'm now going to start moving my battleships and destroyers and everything down towards Japan so that they can deal with him when he starts to attack me again. Everybody else is just going to heal up for the time being. This battleship can also start heading back to Japan. We're going to move the Admiral into a city, because that way we can move him to, let's say, Karakoram, probably the best place for him to... Actually, no. We'll move him to Antium. And this submarine, I think, can also come and live up here as well. So we do still have some happiness. We're not at war with anybody. Is denounced us. Well, you started it. You declared a war on me, I seem to recall. So this should give us the opportunity to get some units healed up. I need to produce some cargo ships, and quite quickly. Maybe I'll even just buy the cargo ships, because I think they'll pay for themselves if we get them up and running as quickly as possible. Obviously, we don't want to trade with Japan. We probably will be going back to war with Japan before we go to war with anybody else. Now, I did say that I was going for a domination victory. All I want to do is win. I mean, a domination victory seems like the best way to do it right now. Bogota has actually just been captured... Hastings has actually just been captured by a city-state, which is quite impressive. England are now out of the game, unless they get brought back, which I doubt will happen. Gatling gun can heal up. Destroyer can heal up. The other destroyer can heal up as well. Admiral can go to sleep. Battleships are working their way back home. Like I said, we're going to have a little bit of a land army up here. Even if it's just a few infantry and some anti-aircraft gun. Should be enough to sort of hold off the Japanese onslaught for a little. So we might have to annex these cities at some point. I could move some of the other units across from Sao Paulo. I don't have a great land army at the moment. Just trying to sort of win with naval superiority. But holding on to cities like this just becomes a complete pain. So we're not working on the international games at all. But I don't think it's hugely important to do that. I could go ahead and upgrade this rifleman to a great war infantry. I think it's probably time. Let's also make sure that we get ourselves at least one cargo ship. So we'll do that. We'll go on to the next turn. And just try and get some decent money coming in. Because at the moment it is pretty terrible. Oh, we also need to go and get this salt improved. Although that might be where this guy's on his way to. See if I've got anything spare that I can sell to Brazil. In fact, might be able to do that now. Citrus. Would you give me 3 gold per turn for the citrus? Yes, you would. Still have spare citrus. Can I sell anything to Japan? Probably not, because he's denouncing me. But if I can get 3 gold per turn out of him for something. Yeah, he'll give me 3 gold per turn for wine, even though he's denouncing me. Wonderful. It's probably enough for now. You are going to probably sit around there for the time being. Although you are in between 2 cities, which is a little bit dangerous. No, I think you're fine there, actually. Japan's still got a few units around that I prefer he didn't have, but we'll definitely deal with them as we come to them. Public declaration from Siam. Now, we're still at the top of the scores. Obviously, we're not really playing for scores, so that doesn't mean an awful lot. Although, bear in mind, the speed that we're on, it's only a, what is it, a 750 turn game? So, we could actually get there and win through score. I really wouldn't want to, it's a bit boring. We still top for science. Japan is top for production, food, and money. We've got the most land, though, which is odd. I would have said that that was Japan, although I guess it's with taking London and York, it's probably flipped it over. Finish the anti-aircraft gun. That is admirable. You're not coastal. Do we have... Yeah, we need more archaeologists, so get a couple of archaeologists queued up. Don't need an awful lot else. What else do we have? Karakoram has finished yet another submarine. That is also delightful. Let's go ahead and get another battleship, because battleships are brilliant. Units needing orders, workers, workers, workers. You're going to go up there and start doing that. Are we repairing that salt? Yes, we are. And the other one's been pillaged as well. Good old auto workers. Go on to alert. This submarine, you can also work your way around over here. Just let you auto path. You'll get there whichever way's quickest, I suppose. Anti-aircraft gun. Right, I would like you, and this is just going to take forever because we don't have any airports or anything. How long will it take you to get over here? 10 turns. Go Vice C, it'll take 9. Do we have an anti-aircraft gun over here? Yes. Let's also get you over here. And after that paratrooper, we will queue up another anti-aircraft gun. Now, we also need to try and get some money coming in as well. Nothing. Oh, we'll get a bank over here. That'll help. Worst case scenario, we can actually put some people into sort of buildings that will give us money, or we can actually start working some trading posts and stuff like that. So we're not going to go bankrupt. That's not going to be an issue. I don't think we need to have both of these destroyers here, so we'll send at least one of them back towards home. And then we'll also get our battleships down here so that they can start doing some stuff when they need to. We might end up declaring war on Japan very, very early on. We would like to go to... Palenque is a little bit risky. Fez seems like it's actually safe because we're going kind of that way across the map. So trading with Fez isn't a bad idea. Would like to get another cargo ship, but it's going to be a little while before we can afford to do that. Now Japan's annoyed because I wanted to embargo them. Oh well. Kind of your own fault, really. New research agreement. Japan and the mayor. Well, they are the same ideology, so it's hardly a surprise that they're friends with each other and doing stuff like that. Losing grasps on a couple of the city-states. There was a time where I thought I might be able to go for a diplomatic victory, but I just don't have enough income to be able to do that. Try and get the rest of these cargo ships built if I can. Belo Horizonte's actually grown. You're working that tile. Not a bad choice. Carry on with it. I know it's not working any of its science tiles, but it's not a great city, so it's a little bit pointless. Now then, we've got most of the tiles that we want to have connected up are connected up. I'm going to start getting rid of a few of the workers. The reason for that is we don't have a lot of money, and most of the workers are just running around finding jobs to do. There is another wine there that we can get connected. It's too far away to work, but I think we've already got more wine that we can use. Oh, we also lost that oil. So we'd like to queue up a workboat over here as well after that carrier. You are going to move there and connect that up. And then we should have... Well, we're not technically connected up to the capital because we don't actually have a coastal city here. So they're connected together, but they're not connected to the capital. We'll also get a worker to remove these roads here. Unless we want to take Brasilia at some point, which might not be a bad idea. We could try and take Brasilia out. I think they might have another city up there. It's hard to tell. But if we could take Brasilia out, then we'd have a coastal city. If we had a harbour... I don't know. It's not a priority, so I'm not really going to worry too much about that. You're going to come down here as well. And so we would like to try and take Vatican City from them, because that's a really good city for them. It's giving them a lot of oil, which is probably the reason that they've got so many planes. So we've got this paratrooper. Can we paratroop you over here? No, you're too far away. We could get you over here, though. It's not bad. Let's have some melee guys on the front lines. Let's get all these guys just to sort of... ready up. Obviously, there's a truce, so Japan aren't going to attack right now, but yeah, I think our first concern is try and get rid of these two cities, burn them down. Because once these cities are burned down, then it really makes it difficult for them to assault me and put the pressure on me, and then I can turn things against them. But my main concern from Japan at the moment is being able to protect London and York. So I definitely need to get some units over there, especially some anti-air. We need to be able to protect our units on the ground. So we are definitely going to need to annex at least one of those cities. Neuschwanstein has finished, so Rome can... Well, we could work on the East India Company. Seems a bit of a waste. Let's go ahead and get the stock exchange. That'll drastically improve our income. We are working in Rome the Artist Guild slot. I don't think we need to bother with that. Go ahead and work the Research Lab instead. No, you want to be... Why have you... Work the good tiles. It's going to be the same either way. Unless we want to drop one food and go for the extra... No, now we're starving. Okay, looks like we're going for the food then. Are there any that just give us more food? Not really. Anything we could build that would help with food? No, I think we already have a hospital. Yep. Okay, we'll just leave it at that then, I guess. Artillery. I guess you're okay. Well, we could move you up here and then we'd have an instant bombard on this city, potentially. Destroyer, I think, can stay there for now. It'll probably be London that we annex, because obviously it's more important. London cannot be destroyed. London does have the slightly larger population as well. 3 turns and we get a great scientist. We'll probably just pop him instantly. Completing Neuschwanstein has helped things out with Brussels. Should probably get a few castles now to help with happiness issues as well. Definitely try getting walls and a castle in London. Now, that's probably with Brazil. Antananarivo and Pedro. Right, so we've already pieced out with Brazil. I don't think Brazil's going to attack. So put you onto alert. Still be nice to have a few more units. I think I'll actually put some units into position to try and take out Nara as quick as possible. I think that's going to be my first target. So if you set up, you can hit Nara. You're going to stay there. You're going to stay there. So they're moving a few units around, but they don't have an awful lot they can do. We'd like that anti-aircraft gun to get over to... I think, yeah, before I declare war, we'd definitely like to try and get that anti-aircraft gun over there if possible. Of course, that doesn't mean that Japan won't declare war on me once the peace treaty wears off. They might well do that. So 2 more turns for that great scientist. Lost Wales from Bogota. That hurts us a little bit. Can we do anything to give us gold or happiness? Gold reduction from purchasing buildings. We're not really doing that an awful lot. Happiness from workshops, factories. What about down here, though, on the... What could we get from here? +1 happiness from harbours, seaports and lighthouses. Which would allow us to go into merchant navy. Yeah, I think we're going to go down that route. That gives us 6 happiness to start with. And then later on we'll be able to grab ourselves some more gold. Let's go ahead and give you targeting, and we'll give you targeting too, because Japan does have a lot of naval units. So let's get you moved out. Now that that battleship has finished, I think we'll get you to work on a cargo ship. You can stay there. On to the next turn. Yeah, it's going to take an awfully long time for this anti-aircraft gun to get all the way over there. Japan's still moving a lot of units around. You want to buy ivory from me. I still have ivory. Swap you for gems. Not acceptable. I'll give you 2 gold per turn for it as well. Really? Come on, man. Be reasonable. Fine. We won't have the gems. Would have been nice for the additional happiness, but it's not required. So yeah, we're going to take out these 2 cities and burn them down. I don't want these cities. I don't want them near me. Once they're gone, it just means that he won't be able to attack us from close to our own lands. Then we can probably try and take Vatican City. And we might just sort of destroy cities all the way up to his capital if we can. We've got a great scientist. Salt means we get some Wheel of the King days. Golden Age has ended. We're still making positive money. Next research, we'd probably like to get satellites. That wouldn't be a terrible thing. Yeah, I think we can do that. Although, that said, do we want the medical labs? Medical labs could be useful, getting that extra food in the capital. So we'll go for penicillin, and then we'll go for satellites. We'll just finish up on this turn before we end the video. See, they've got a unit up there, but that's fine. We've got a we've got a submarine close by. You're going to go and sort that wine out. We have our great scientist, so we can pop in for 13,000 science. So that's it. Penicillin is done. That's great. You can stay there. You guys want to sort of move forwards because we want to be able to see what Japan have got. Oh, there's Nottingham. That's closer than I thought it was. So we've got to be careful how close we get to them. You're building the stock exchange. After the stock exchange, we're definitely going to queue up the medical lab. And then probably the Apollo program. We have a caravan, as useless as they are. We'll keep it going. You are going to go to... Well, we'll keep you going to Kabul. slightly safer route. And that is definitely the end of the video. So thanks again for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this video of Civ 5. If you have, please consider leaving a like. And if you're new to the channel, do consider subscribing. And remember, if you'd like to help support me in the channel, there's a completely optional Patreon account. And the link for that is in the description below the video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. And until next time, goodbye for now.